Good morning, Wildcats! I'm Jennifer Loyo, and this is a special presentation of the VPA Showcase and Open House. On Tuesday evening, our fellow Wildcats gave an outstanding performance displaying all of their hard work. Without further ado, here are some of those performances.
I was outside the guidance office when to talk to Miss Wilson about my college essay. I was in the bathroom. I was in the gym.
I was in art class.
I was in the gym.
I was on my way home.
I was actually homesick that day. Honestly, I wasn't that sick. I just needed a mental health day. Track practice had been canceled that day, and I forget why, and so I thought, perfect, what a perfect day to just catch up on my shows, eat Cheetos, just
I was on my way across the quad, and I knew I would be late for bio, but as usual, my walker got stuck and I couldn't get my phone. I thought if I had an old hall pass in my bag, then maybe I could forge sideway and get in trouble when...
I heard the shots. At first, it sounded like something breaking in a gym. It sounded like beams breaking, but also like popping. I guess I never really thought about what a gunshot actually sounds like, so I didn't know what it was. The gym was noisy, so most people didn't even stop playing. Mr. Debo was whistled like 10 times before people actually realized something was wrong.
I was stoked because I just gotten my vase out of the kiln and I tried this new glaze on it. I remember I was poking it with my finger to make sure the finish was smooth when I heard the first couple of screams.
I remember telling Miss Rosen that I would rewrite my essay if she wanted, that I could take all this stuff from my dad and him leaving, that if I could make it happier, I could. I'm an adult. I'm almost 18. Just tell me what you want me to fix and I can handle it. And just as she was about to answer me, I heard 5 pops and a bang, then the commotion in the hallway.
I ran out of the bathroom when I heard it. There was a girl from my English class freshman year. She was on the ground. I couldn't remember her name. I wanted to help her. The second I touched her, I knew. I knew she was, and I wanted to help her.
the text started coming in. Andreas, Eric, James. I thought they were joking. That stuff happens on the news, not at our school. I typed back to Eric, okay, you sicko, LOL.
After the principal secretary announced code black over the loudspeakers, we all had to huddle inside the girls' locker room. I remember having this weird feeling that I'd never been in here before. It didn't seem real. And all those lockdown drills we had to do, they didn't really prepare us. Not for this. This wasn't the same. We were all silent, waiting for more footsteps, for more poppings.
There was no teacher. I remember wishing so badly that there was a teacher. Not that that would have helped. If some lunatic with a gun wants to shoot someone, he doesn't ask if they're a teacher or not.
Miss Rosen lost her shit. She went under her desk and started saying her kid's name over and over again. Actually, in that moment, I realized that she's pretty young, maybe like 27. I saw bullet holes by the Princeton banner, and there were kids on the ground, and I couldn't tell who was hiding or, shot, I guess.
I ran back into the bathroom. I hid in the stalls. I waited. I didn't know what to wait for. All I could think about was that girl's face. I realized I had her blood all over me. I started to scream. This time, sounds came out. Ah!
until she started to scream. I was like, what an idiot! What a stupid idiot! But then, I reached in between the walls between us, and I grabbed her. My mom called me from work. She was crying. She told me to turn on the news. When I switched it on, I saw the quad, the main building. I even saw Mrs. Sullivan standing outside with some students who had already been evacuated. There were ambulances and cop cars, and then I saw footage of stretchers. I got up and walked so close to the TV, but I couldn't see who they were carrying out.
A few minutes later, I heard footsteps running. I had been praying, which is bizarre because I literally never do that. Or, I have never really done that. Not since I was little. I was just praying for it not to be real. A few seconds later, a police badge got slid under the door. I grabbed it, and when I opened the door for the cop, I realized I hadn't taken a breath in what seemed like hours.
The cops led us out to the soccer field. There were literally hundreds of cops, SWAT teams, ambulances. It was like a movie.
Because of all the blood, the cops rushed me out the bathroom. I reached for this girl who'd been holding my hand. I wanted to take her, but we got separated.
When the cops came into the guidance suite, I had my hand on this foreign exchange student's stomach, trying to stop the blood. I don't know anything about first aid, but I've seen people in the movie trying to stop the blood before. So I just went on instinct, I guess. When the cops called for the stretcher, we both got on it. He wasn't crying anymore. It was like the pain made him pass out. I was just like, man, you come to America for this awesome experience. And here you are. Welcome to America, dude.
I stood in front of the TV and I couldn't even move. They were flashing this picture of this kid. Aaron. I knew that kid. I had like 3 classes with him sophomore year. I couldn't believe I knew him. I couldn't believe someone I knew had done that. And I felt this weird guilt. I tried to remember everything I'd ever said to him, but I couldn't. And I don't think I even said much. When I found out that it was Aaron, I wasn't surprised. I mean, it made sense in a way that something like this could make sense, which it doesn't. But this school is hard. You have to have the right clothes, the right car, the right friends, the right grades. It's exhausting. The pressure. Like, why do I have to prove myself to some cheerleader? As if I don't have enough to worry about.
I couldn't really go into the art room after that. It was just too hard. Too hard to remember the feeling of complete powerlessness. I guess that's what it was. It felt like it didn't matter who I was or how many people loved me or what I was going to grow up and do. It could all end here. I'd never really thought about that before, so I guess that's why I can't go back in there. Not yet.
I've definitely spent a lot of time cursing out Aaron Kendall. The murderer, the freak, the piece of crap that completely ruined everything. We all get made fun of. We all get teased. Build a bridge and get over it. Get over it. Or just... You could have at least tried harder. To fit in. It's not that hard. Since when does getting made fun of make it okay to shoot a bunch of people? I don't even think he knew anyone he shot.
I wonder what the kids that Aaron tried to take down felt like. I feel super guilty. I almost feel worse for them than I do for most of the victims. How can you live with yourself, knowing you drove someone essentially into insanity, all because you want to make yourself feel better, cooler? It's so needless. Can't we all just leave each other alone? I have a ton of stuff going on. I have a deadbeat dad, a little sister who's sick. I'm flunking camp. You don't see me taking it out on other people. Maybe if BJ Andrews and his crew hadn't spent the last 4 years torturing that kid, there wouldn't be 9 sets of parents planning funerals right now.
I haven't been able to go back to school yet. My parents say I quit as long as I want, but I'm not sure I'll ever be able to go back. I'll always picture that girl's face. I'll always wonder, what if I did different? What if I did nicer? What if I didn't care about such stupid things? What if I'd been a different kind of person? Would that girl still be alive?
I can't believe I'm really saying this, but I get it. I get it. You can only be called ugly, a weirdo, a freak, a weirdo, a waste of life so many times that you start to hate them. You start to hate everybody. So part of me feels this pride, because one of us freaks finally made them suffer. Isn't that screwed up? That was my first one. Just one
Dear Mom, I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for not being the kind of kid you've always wanted. A soccer star, a prom king, a straight A student. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. I'm sorry I didn't have the strength, the skill, or the ability. I'm sorry for being a freak, a loser, a weirdo, a homo, a psycho, and a creep. I'm sorry I wasn't better. I'm sorry that you couldn't help me. I'm sorry that I couldn't help myself. To my fellow classmates, I'm sorry that you hate me. I'm sorry that you made it your mission to make sure that I knew I would never be one of you. I'm sorry that I couldn't follow your unwritten rules. How to dress, how to talk, how to think. And I want you to know that your message has been received. And I think pretty soon you'll have mine. I will no longer be invisible to you. I will be marked to your image forever. And you will think of me always. You will never forget who I am or who you were to me.
Sitting in the cafeteria. I remember I was super nervous about my
I was outside the guidance office went to talk to Miss Wilson about my college essay.
I was in the bathroom.
I was in art class.
I was in the gym.
I was on my way across the hall.
I was.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Navarro Blakes, and today I'm here with...
Leah Abraham.
And
Vivian Castrillo.
what department are you guys in?
Visual arts. Visual arts.
As you all know, we had our VPA recruiting showcase on Tuesday night. Can you guys tell us what kind of preparation goes into these events?
It requires a lot of teamwork, and you get to work with a bunch of different departments, more than you usually do.
It requires working under a lot of pressure and capturing the essence of what our program is really about.
What is your perspective on your pieces?
I think they came out quite well, and I got to display some of my best pieces.
I displayed some of my best pieces as well, and some of the ones that I worked on a lot and put a lot of thought into.
Can you give us your overall opinion on the show?
The show was quite nice, and it showed a bunch of blending between the different departments, and it came out quite smoothly.
The show was great. There was a lot of talent, and everybody killed it.
And finally, why would somebody that's new to VPA want to join your program?
You get access to a lot of different resources that you usually wouldn't be able to use as freely as you want to.
We create a safe space where we can grow off of each other.
Thank you. That's all, Wildcats. Back to our anchors.
Hi Wildcats, I am here with
Lauren Gomez.
And Shafika Sawan.
Now, what grade are you guys in? I'm a 12th grader senior.
Yeah, I'm a 2020.
Woohoo! Class of 2020. All right, now, if I stand corrected, you guys are in VPA?
Dance.
Yep, dance BPA.
Okay. You guys had an outstanding showcase, not just this morning, but last night.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now, what was your favorite part about the whole showcase?
For me, it was the modern piece. It was my favorite. It had all the colors in it. Yeah.
You?
Yeah, my favorite is the modern piece because I feel like I connected more with it. So yeah.
Wow. Now, how long have you guys been dancing?
Since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
I started dancing when I was in 2nd grade, and I started off with tap dancing.
Oh, that's so cute. Now, what is your favorite part about the whole VPA process?
The friendships you make during class and how you can like bond with them.
And you?
Mine is expressing myself through art and the way I want to express myself and see everything else in my point of view.
Well, thank you guys for letting us interview you guys. And yeah.
My country.
college. I probably should have grabbed a bag, got amazing astonished. From this to no problem. I gotta holler just to be heard. Every word I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of gold. Trying to reach for gold, my power, speech is impeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every sin. I learn to manage how I'm gonna vanish. I walk these streets famished. Planets, the bandits, walking to the flame. The name is getting dark, so let me spell out my name. My name is N-E-X-A-N-T-E-R. Entropy, my colony, runs independently. You are great, keep not endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. They keep straight around what's suspended free. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there'll be a revolution in this century. Answer me. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life and set us free. Eventually, to my ascendancy. I am not going away my shot. I am not going away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm just rapping hungry and I'm not going away my shot. I'm not going away my shot. I am not going away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm just rapping hungry and I'm not going away my shot.
I claim a black without the monarchy. The honor of that runs will into anarchy. Anarchy? How you say it? Oh, anarchy. When I fight, I can see other side grab if you fight.
I'm joining the rebellion because I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of showing to pants, I'm gonna take a shot.
But we'll never be truly free until those about us have the same rights as you and me. You and I, do or die. Wait till I'm stallion on stallion. But the first black battalion have another shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully thoughts. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Word check. It's a lot like I rock like Nancy. I think your pants are cop, Lawrence. I like you a lot. Let's make a plot blacker than the kettle in the pot. What are the odds and gods you put a Solomon's spot? Pop, swallow, nationalism like it ain't not. A bunch of revolution, ammunition, abolition. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. I'm not talking too loud. Sometimes I get overexcited, shoot off with the mouth. I never had a group of people before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd!
And you're all dressed like I'm damn no scrappy and hungry and I'm not going away my shot. I'm not going away my shot. I'm not going away my shot. And you're all dressed like I'm damn no scrappy and hungry and I'm not going away my shot. Everybody sing! Oh, hey! Let 'em sing. I said that from the rooftops, from the rooftops, from the mountains, rise up when you're living on your knees. You rise up, tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. One of these colonies gonna 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 rise up. Rise up. I imagine desolation feels more like a memory. What's it gonna get me? Am I sleep 7 feet ahead of me? If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we're living fast and we last. Each 4 blasts, we have to make this moment last. That's funny, scratch that. This is the moment, it's the movement. Where are the hungriest brothers with something to prove when those oppose us? We take an honest stand, we'll roll like Moses, claiming the promised land, and win our independence, that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants. The blood shed beginning endless, cycle of vengeance, death with no defense. I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation, a state? What's the state of a nation? I'm patiently waiting, I'm passionately imagining the expectation time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. It's time to take a shot. Take a shot, shot. Hey, yo, it's time to take a shot. Time to take a shot. Take out your mouth, throw it away, my shot. Throw away my shot.
Hi guys, I am here with.
Kevin. Everett Steven.
Jalen Driver.
Now, what grade are you guys in?
I'm a senior. I'm in 11th grade.
Junior.
Now, I stand corrected that you guys had a showcase last night and this morning, correct? Okay. Now, what was your favorite part about the whole showcase?
I think my favorite part was the fact that theater got to go first, and, well, of course, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
The finale was probably the best. It was really fun to do, so I really enjoyed it.
I hate to like be on the bandwagon, but I really enjoyed the school shooting piece that we had, and I really enjoyed Kevin's monologue, and I thought it was very interesting to see him transform into that character.
How long have you guys been acting?
I've been in acting for like 6 or 7 years.
And you?
Yeah, about the same, 6 to 7.
I don't know. I've been acting for like as long as I can remember, so I don't know.
Wow, congrats. Now, what is one favorite thing about the whole VPA department that you have?
Well, my favorite thing is that we get to interact with other people in the program, as well as other people in the different grade levels, because it's somewhat segregated in terms to grade levels, and I think that the fact that we get to interact with other people and into other programs it's good. I like it.
I feel like it's a really unique experience. You can't really get this anywhere else in the county, like as far as we can see. And it's a lot of fun to do, and you make a lot of friends along the way, so it's good. Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite?
My favorite thing has to be like just the sense of community, because it's like every fifth period, every day you meet up with like the same familiar faces, and it's just nice to have a sense of belonging in the school, I guess. So, yeah.
Aw. Well, you guys did an outstanding job, and thank you for taking the time off to let us interview you guys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.